Hey guys, welcome to Starbow. This will be the first game of my FPVOD series. It's going to be a PvT on the map Fighting Spirit. Alright, so this map, pretty standard game. I'll talk a little bit about my thought process and the reasons behind my decision making, why I take attacks and when I attack. Keep in mind though, if you're expecting high level games, this is probably not the video to watch because I actually operate Protoss, and I only know PvT as the only Protoss matchup that I know because I play Terran, and sometimes when I don't want to play TvT, I just play PvT instead. And it's a pretty fun matchup. I actually really enjoy playing it. In fact, it's probably like my third favorite matchup to play, honestly. I think TvP and TvZ are my most favorite to play. TvT is really fun too, but it's just too intense. It's so tiring. Alright, well anyway, so my build was 9 pylon, 11 gateway, and 12 assimilator. I scouted with my 9 pylon, or aka my pylon probe, because two reasons. Number one, I have really bad scouting luck, and number two, it's a floor plan map, so I want to get as much scouting information as possible before my scouting probe gets walled off. And getting walled off is a lot easier in Starbow as opposed to Broodboard because of how easy it is to wall off. Using any kind of arrangement of buildings. So anyways, I just want to scout to see if he's going for an orbital command center, and if he has 3 guys on gas, or 2 guys, or even 1 guy. Because he has 1 guy on gas, I'm probably expecting something like the siege expand. If he's got 2 guys on gas, most likely going to be a FD. FD is a fake double. It's typically like a 4 marine, 1 siege tank, 2 vulture, with spider mines kind of push. And it's pretty potent too, it's a pretty strong attack. And the reason why I want to scout the Orbital Command Center is because you might think that it's mainly used for macro, and that's right. In the mid game to late game, yeah, it's used mainly for macro, but in the early game, Terran gets access to Overcharge, which is just like Chrono Boost, and it really boosts up the production of your early game attacks, so an FD would come out a lot more quickly. And so if he goes for an Orbital Command Center, which he did, I want to get the Nexus, a khydarin citadel, which is the Nexus upgrade, my own Chrono Booster. I want to get that to counter it. Of course I can delay a little bit and be just okay. And I'm just going to build some more dragoons. So I was kind of expecting, I saw that there were 3 guys on gas. So I was thinking that it could be a 2-fact, and if it was a 2-fact, then obviously I want to get quite a few units out to stop it. And if it was a 2-fact, I could stop it with 1 gate cyber and 1 khydarin citadel with Chrono Boost. So with this initial dragoon, I wanted to see if I could catch that SCV that was playing around. I wasn't sure where it is. In fact, I might even want to go back to this replay and find that SCV. Oh, and also, don't mind text at the top. That's just some leftover text when I was streaming this game, because I was initially configuring my stream to try to get the highest quality settings. So yeah, that'll be gone in future videos, hopefully. Okay, so I got 2 dragoons now, and I'm getting a 3rd. And after this 3rd dragoon, I'm going to build a nexus. So I'll be sending in probe. Yeah, I'm sending the probe right now to the spawn site. And I'm just going to peek over in front of his base and see if I can... Well, actually, number one, I want to delay a push if it's coming. Especially if it's a fake double, or especially if it's a 2-fact. I definitely want to delay that and try to get as many units out as possible. And over here I see these 2 rings, and I'm kind of expecting empty. And move a little bit closer. But oh, I see a siege tank. And not only do I see 1 siege tank, but I see 2 of them. So I know he's gone for a siege expand. So immediately I want to get expansions. In fact, I can even get double expansion right now. I can go for another expansion at this point in time. But I just wanted to play it safe because I haven't played PvT in a while. Oh, and also this game, I was using a different mouse because my large tank mouse wore out. But I got that fixed as of now, because my on-run switches were worn out and I replaced metal plates. Because I didn't want to use the soldering iron to replace the whole thing. But anyways, back to the game. So instead though, I was kind of expecting like some vultures to come out with spider mines, so I just went for a safer option, which is just to get the robotics facility. I know that the few dragoons I have will be able to defend against any kind of vulture attack that he has. I'm just more concerned about spider mines wrecking everything. So, and also, if you're worried about spider mines or vultures, oh, and also if you're new to Starbow, vultures are basically kind of like Hellions, if you come from StarGate 2. But they're not like Hellions at all, actually. They're fast like Hellions, but, and they also cost only minerals, but they only shoot a grenade, which only attacks 1 unit, and they have access to spider mines, which is a lot like Widow mines, but they're not as big of a pain as Widow mines are. Spider mines. Every vulture gets access to only 3 spider mines. Spider mines don't activate on workers or nor hovering units such as other workers. It doesn't activate on air units. Hovering units also include archons, other vultures, and there's another one off that I think I'm missing, but that might be it. But other than that, yeah, it activates on everything else. Okay, so I see there's 3 vultures coming out, and I noticed that they don't have speed, but they do have spider mines, so I'm just going to pull some of the spider mines to mitigate the damage that could be coming to those dragoons. So now I'm just keeping here at the front. I know he's got these vultures coming in, so I want to finish off my pylon wall, or at least make the gap smaller so that he can't do any rub-bys. And I also want to try to start walling off my third base, but I don't want to overproduce pylons at this point in time. Yeah, I'm pretty bad. I'm gonna build some more pylons anyways. So my natural is pretty much safe. He could try to get it, but he's not gonna be able to. I finished the pylon wall. I don't think that was really worth it, to be honest. And yeah, there's these spider mines that I wanted to clear out just by dragging my dragoons. So yeah, he did go for 1 siege expand, so I want to try to catch up in macro. If I were to play this game all over again, I think I would have just gone for 1 gate expand, and then I would get a 2nd gate, and then I would go for 3rd expansion. So yeah, that's where my my bad mouse comes into play, or me being unused to that mouse comes into play. Or maybe I'm just bad. But anyways, if I were, like I was saying, if I were to replay this game, I would just gone 2 game. And then to my 3rd nexus. But, you know, 1 gate into robotics facility for observatories is safe, but it's not optimal. It's not ideal. So yeah, I'm getting my observer, and I want to send it straight to his base to see what kind of attack he's going for, or what kind of strategy he's going for. Because he could be going for drops, he could be going for something like a 4-fact push, or 5-fact, or even 6-fact push. He could be going for a fast 3rd, maybe double cavalry. Or dropships. Yeah, dropships are another thing too. But this game though, spoiler alert, that was pretty bad, and I forgot to send my observer straight into his base, and I just sent it in between his main and the 3rd, which is really unfortunate. So yeah, anyways, I fell with the 3rd gate after getting my 3rd nexus, and also I'm not using my chrono boost very well, which is also a big mistake that I've been doing, because I'm pretty rusty, as I mentioned before. And oh, okay, so he's got a drop. Fortunately, if I had gotten my observer into the main base, I would have seen this going from a mile away, but I just forgot to. And so he's gonna pick off some probes. You know, it's payment for a mistake. And I do get some mine damage in my dragoons, which is unfortunate, but you know, nothing too catastrophic. Also notice I did attack with my probes, which might seem kind of risky, but honestly 5 damage in that situation is kind of a big deal, considering that the spider mines only have 2 HP. Anyway, so I saw that he attacked at that 3rd. That observer, fortunately, is placed in a situation, in a location where I can see the 3rd, at least the middle line of it, and I can see if the command center floats through. Although, yes, really, ideally, you should be flowing the observer straight into his base. Anyways, so at this point, I also got a Twilight Council because I wanted to get access to Zealot speed. So I went 3 gate into Twilight Council into Zealot charge. After that, I would follow up with 2 more gateways. I would get Templar Archives and a Stargate at the same time. But this game, I forgot to build my Stargates, and instead I built double Stargate to compensate, which is kind of bad. So yeah, I see this 3rd base coming up. Drag dragoons into the spider mines, so I get free reign over the siege tank here. I'm just gonna snipe it off. So that's already good off for itself. I trade 1 dragoon for 1 siege tank. I'm gonna force the command center to lift off. I killed 1 SCD. So this is nice, especially considering the fact that he kind of banked on that. And oh, okay, so a nice tank drop here. I'm gonna pull back. Fortunately, I also neglected to get my Zealot speed. So yeah, this is a really good example of how important it is to be on top of your attack. If I had that Zealot speed, I would have been able to get to the siege tanks up in a 12 o'clock, but it dropped. But yeah, I neglected that, so I'm paying for it. And the other FPVODs I'm showing, I do a better job. And yeah, so now I put up my 3rd. I know he's got drop, and I really should have more units situated in my main and natural and 3rd, just because he's a drop, because he's kind of like a really weak position at this point. Because when you think about it, he's invested tech to drop, and he's got a really fast 3rd too. So he's kind of vulnerable to the situation, and I could probably snipe off the base, or do some significant damage, as long as I have a few units in the right locations just to defend. So yeah, I got these zealots up in the. Yeah, again, if I had my zealot speed, I would have been able to just march up to his third base and just take it down, no doubt. And there's no excuse for me to not have zealot speed at this point in the game, other than just being bad. So that's my excuse, just being bad. And also, keep in mind, I'm not using Chrono Boost as much as I should be using. It's just me not being good at the game, and being kind of rusty. Oh, also, if you're new to Starbow, the khydarin citadel, aka the Nexus macro booster, also has access to Rift, which is kind of like a recall. The recall is 5 units back to your Nexus, but it takes a long time to actually complete the whole cast time. So while your units are being activated, being recalled, or lifted back home, they're still vulnerable and they could die. The other one is you can energize a pylon, and basically transforms the pylon into this shield recovering builder that you can use to recover shields on your dragoons, zealots, any kind of unit, really. Particularly useful for Archons, since Archons are just so shield heavy. And also, it's nice too because it recently got changed to autocast, so all you have to do is just run the unit into the vicinity of the energized pylon, and it will just re-energize. I think it's actually a big concern. I don't think that should actually be in the game. It's actually too good, especially if it was like a PvP situation where you were to have proxy pylons or whatever. But yeah, anyways, over here, I got Zealot Speed finally, and I mean, if I had gotten this a lot earlier, I would have been really strong timing. But now his third base is kicked in, and so now I'm just looking for weak areas, because keep in mind that, yeah, he does have a third base, and it is starting to kick in, but it's only just starting to kick in. So I may be able to, you know, attack at a weak good timing, where he might be a little bit spread out. You know, he might have too many units spread out in his natural and his third. And also, he's doing a nice job over here, and I totally didn't even see that, because, once again, I don't want to know that enough. So I lose quite a few probes here. So actually, yeah, one takeaway point here is even if you're bad at the game, you can still have a lot of fun. I really enjoy Starbow a lot. I don't really play StarCraft 2 anymore, unfortunately, just to have the stuff that I really enjoy. But, you know, both, you know, each their own. So I get a really, really nice attack here. And the reason why is because you can actually have mine split in the right position. In Starbow, unit position is a really big deal. If you don't have spider mines, if you don't have your units in the right positions, or if you don't use the terrain to your advantage, you're going to lose a lot of units like that. So I just actually traded a bunch of minerals to take out those siege tanks. And keep in mind, siege tanks take a long time to create too, just as in StarCraft 2. So I got a really nice victory there, and that was a big mistake from him. But I did actually notice that his third base was kind of empty, and I was actually planning to attack him in there, and I probably would have done a lot of damage. But yeah, he did move out, and I just capitalized on it, and I did a lot of damage. In fact, he's pretty much lost the game at this point. So it just shows how important unit positioning is, and how important it is to have units in a risk position if you Protoss, but of course have enough units back at home to defend against the drops if he's going for drop tech. Because keep in mind, if he's going for drop tech, his main army, his ground army, isn't that strong, so it's nice to have some units situated up in the front. Of course, if he doesn't have drops, I could just devote all my forces to the front and try to delay his pushes, or even, you know, smash it if he comes out. It's too aggressive and pushes too quickly. But yeah, basically that push basically won me the game. And now I pretty much have free reign over this third base. Again, I dragged some spider mines using zealots. Zealots are also better than dragoons at dragging spider mines. Number one, because of melee, and also because they're medium units as opposed to being large units, aka armored, and they take less damage than spider mines. He's got a Banshee here, which is a little annoyance, but not that much DPS at this point in the game. I drag some more zealots towards the siege tanks, I get some nice trades, and I just clear up these trades here so I can kind of move out. But yeah, he gets a nice SCV drag. SCVs are also a lot stronger in this game. They have 60 HP, and they're small units. And dragoons actually do less damage the smaller the unit is. So my dragoons are only doing, I think, 10 damage to SCVs, as opposed to the full 20 that they could do against siege tanks. Against vultures, dragoons only do 15 damage. So you know, it's nice to have this little classification unit typing. Basically, large units like a dragoon are also called armored. Medium units are called medium. Just like the Zealot and the Vulture. And the Hydra too. The Dark Templars are also medium. So yeah, it's nice to know your unit classifications, get the most out of your army. Try to get some nice cost efficiency. And also here, okay, so with that observer, I did see that he was moving outside the base, and he was attacking, or was it a zealot? I think it was an observer or a zealot. Anyways, I see that he's attacking outside the base, and I wanted to pull my units back, but I mean, my units out here were just in such a nice position to snipe his third, and that's basically his only source of income, because I delayed the national for so long, he's probably mined out in the main. If I could snipe that third base and get back home and defend against his push, I've got the game. So I sniped that third base, and I'm running back home. I want to run back home and defend against his push, because if I don't defend against his push, he could potentially wipe out my natural and the main. So I want to get my natural, I want to get my units to flank in from behind, and I want to have my other army to flank in from the front. And unfortunately, he attacked me a little too soon, and I wasn't really aware of that. So I decided to just run in and kind of Uber Jenkins this. Fortunately, though, he doesn't have any spider mines, so once again, the unit positioning is really favoring me here, and I'm able to just march in my zealots here into the melee range of the siege tanks. So now you see the siege tanks are actually targeting each other because the zealots are on top of them, and that's it. So that's GG. And yeah, that would be game one. So if you guys like that, or if you guys dislike that, let me know what I can do better, and let me know if you guys want to see more information in the game that I can work on. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. That's FPVOD number 1, guys, and I'll be uploading FPVOD number 2 pretty soon.